Wow.
Wow. Had
All
no
right.
idea.
Yeah.
Had
Rex.
no idea.
Questions, thoughts for Sage?
I have a few, I guess. What do you do to what's the age difference between Luke and your other child?
Luke is 7 and my daughter is 5.
Is there anything that you do to help her understand or cope with what he might be doing or going through?
Yeah, I think I do just explain what he's like. I mean, she's grown up with him since day one. And so she knows that he's like this. But, like, especially lately, when he's mad in the car, he'll start screaming. And that's a small enclosed situation where it hurts your ears. And so she's talked to me like, I really don't like it when he's screaming. And I say, me too. I hate it. And when we talk about like, let's put our hands over our ears, let's get used to earplugs, because I have earplugs in the car for that reason. So I'm like, I should get 2 pairs because she needs one too. And then we also talk about like deep breathing, trying to calm ourselves down, because when he's dysregulated like that, it kind of naturally makes us dysregulated as well.
Mm-hmm.
All want to be screaming.
We'll join in. Oh boy.
So you use earplugs or earmuffs?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What helps you get through a day? Is there a prayer or meditation or something that just kind of helps you just make it through those difficult moments?
Yeah. I'd say the deep breathing again is huge for me. And like my daughter will see me going like this, like trying to calm myself down. She'll be like, yeah. Are you upset, Mom? Yeah, I'm upset.
That's good.
And I've noticed, kind of a little bit of cognitive behavior therapy where if I'm thinking, I can't deal with this, then it makes me even more upset. I lose my temper. I really can't deal with it. And so I do have some more positive affirmations that I'm trying to get my brain to go to during those hard times. We can get through this. Everything in our house is replaceable.
Yeah, I have learned to fix lots of things.
Yeah. Just slow down. We will be okay. Yeah.
Is there like a group or like other people that you have become friends with or groups online that you have joined of other people kind of dealing with this that you maybe go to sometimes?
Yeah, I do. There's a small group in Utah, a Facebook page called the Southern Utah Autism Conference page. And then there's a larger group that's all of Utah that's called like the Utah Foundation, Special Needs Foundation. It's called something because it's like a program that also helps. And so on that page, I have found people that seem to relate to me. Like I reached out to one other mom whose child seems to be more on the same level. And I privately message her and tell her about things and ask for her advice. Because, yeah, you just need someone to talk to.
Yeah, I'm a part of some groups too, and it's just sometimes it's nice to see other people saying, "Does anybody else have this problem?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, we deal with that too." And it's
so comforting, right?
yeah, not to feel
You're not
alone,
alone.
and then hear other people's
Yes.
ideas or solutions or ways they cope or work with that has helped. Is something that's helped me is like finding resources to gain a better understanding of what the child is going through or why they're so angry or this or that, and then being able to relate to it in some way. That has helped me a lot with just managing the interactions and things like that. Have you found any resources like that or anything that helps you maybe kind of relate to your son better?
Yeah. Let's see. There's a few people on Facebook. One I'm thinking of in particular, his name on Facebook is Danny with Words, I think. And it's a nonverbal adult who just spells out what he's trying to say. And so he talks on Facebook, but he can't talk physically. And so it's very interesting to hear him because he's able to communicate with his family now through the spelling of words, but he still describes like having trouble with his impulse control. And I thought that was so interesting that he's been able to communicate, but he still struggles with his impulsivity. And so it just gave me a little more compassion for Luke when he's very impulsive and not very patient. I just realized that there's adults with that still.
Yeah, you kind of alluded to this too earlier with your husband, that in just in general, it seems like empathy really helps you guys cope too, and kind of, oh yeah, I had this funny situation today or this thing, and just being able to relate to each other, or like you say, understanding where that other person's coming from and saying they're having trouble with impulse control. And it makes, when I think we can relate and empathize with people, it makes us more compassionate and kind of willing to kind of deal with what they're going through when we can kind of see it through their eyes a little bit. This is awesome, Sage. I'm glad you shared all this. This is really helpful for so many people. And to know that Utah, I love this state so much. I can't tell you how much I love it, but it still has so much further to go, like Colorado or other states, to really helping people with these issues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty strong.
I wasn't aware either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're cheering for Utah. We're cheering for Utah and parents like you, Sage, and your husband. Good husband.
Yeah, we really are.
What a good man you married. You probably just, it just reiterates, like, I married the right person, didn't I? This man who is so good natured and so loving with kids. And he married the right woman as well. Could make a good team. It's really an honor.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Sage. Once again, we will let you, go and get back to
life.
your life. Yeah. So thank you so much, for joining us here on this, on the podcast and on this segment. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, do us a favor and take a few minutes to subscribe to our podcast and the Utah Marriage Commission YouTube channel, where you can watch this and every episode of the show. When you hit the like button and leave a comment, your feedback helps us improve the show. And don't forget to share this episode with a friend. You can also follow and connect with us on Instagram at Stronger Marriage Life and on Facebook at Stronger Marriage. Be sure to share with us what topics you want us to explore or what you loved about today's episode. If you want even more resources to improve your relationship connection, visit our website at strongermarriage.org, where you'll find free workshops, webinars, relationship surveys, and more. Each episode of Stronger Marriage Connection is hosted and sponsored by the Utah Marriage Commission at Utah State University. And finally, a big thanks to our producers Rex Polanis and Alexis Alcott and the team at Utah State University. And you, our audience, you make this show possible. The opinions, findings, conclusions, and recommendations expressed in this podcast do not necessarily reflect the views of the Utah Marriage Commission